80% of women experience PMS symptoms every single month. But here's what your doctor isn't telling you. Your body has a built-in reset button, and it's not in a pill bottle. If you've ever felt like your hormones are running the show, making you bloated, irritable, exhausted, or in pain for a week or more every month, I need you to know something. You're not broken. Your body is trying to communicate with you, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to listen. In this video, you're going to learn 4 specific yoga poses that directly target your endocrine system, the control center for every hormone in your body. And I'm not just going to show you what to do. I'm going to explain why it works, so you can finally understand what's happening inside your body. The Cobra Pose. Let's start with the one that's going to change everything, Cobra Pose, or Bhujangasana. Here's the thing most people don't understand about PMS: it's not just about estrogen and progesterone. It's about cortisol, your stress hormone. Think of your adrenal glands as tiny stress factories sitting right on top of your kidneys. When you're chronically stressed, deadlines, lack of sleep, worry, these glands pump out cortisol non-stop. And here's the problem: excess cortisol hijacks your entire hormonal system. It disrupts the signals between your brain and your ovaries, throws off your cycle, and amplifies every single PMS symptom you experience. Cobra Pose works because it physically stimulates those adrenal glands through gentle compression and improved blood flow. Harvard researchers discovered that practices like this actually decrease the size of your amygdala, that's your brain's stress center, while building up the areas responsible for emotional regulation. Here's how to do it right. Lie face down with your hands under your shoulders. Press your pelvis and the tops of your feet into the floor. On an inhale, slowly lift your chest, keeping your elbows slightly bent. The key is to feel a gentle compression in your lower back where those adrenal glands live. Hold for 5-7 breaths. The payoff? After just 2 weeks of daily practice, women in clinical studies reported significantly lower perceived stress and fewer emotional PMS symptoms. You're literally teaching your body to produce less of the hormone that makes everything worse. If you're ready to take back control of your hormonal health with science-backed strategies like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop new videos every week that give you the actual tools to feel better, not just vague wellness advice. Bridge pose. Next up is Bridge Pose Setu Bandhasana, and this one targets a gland most people completely overlook when it comes to hormonal health, your thyroid. Let me break this down. Your thyroid is like the thermostat for your entire body. It controls your metabolism, your energy levels, how well you sleep, and yes, how intense your PMS symptoms are. When it's sluggish, everything slows down. You feel exhausted, you gain weight easily, your periods become irregular, and your mood tanks. Bridge pose works because of something brilliant. When you lift your hips and open your chest, you create gentle compression in your throat area. This stimulates blood flow to the thyroid and parathyroid glands. It's like giving them a wake-up call. Plus, you're simultaneously stimulating your pituitary gland, the master control center that tells all your other glands what to do. Here's your execution. Lie on your back, feet hip-width apart, knees bent, press your feet down and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Interlace your fingers under your back and roll your shoulders underneath you. This isn't about height, it's about the gentle pressure in your throat. Hold for 8-10 breaths. The transformation? Regular practice helps regulate your thyroid function, which means more stable energy throughout your cycle, better temperature regulation, and a significant reduction in fatigue and brain fog during your luteal phase. You're literally turning up your body's metabolic dial. Butterfly pose. Now let's talk about the pose that directly addresses your reproductive organs, butterfly pose, or Baddha Konasana. And if you deal with cramps, PCOS, or severe PMS, this is your new best friend. Here's what's happening. Your ovaries and uterus need fresh, oxygenated blood to function optimally. But when you sit all day, when you're stressed, When your hips are tight, blood flow to that entire pelvic region becomes restricted. It's like trying to water a garden with a kinked hose. Butterfly pose opens your hips and creates space in your pelvis, which dramatically improves circulation to your ovaries. Research published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that women who practiced hip-opening poses like this experienced significant reductions in menstrual distress and cramp intensity. Here's how to practice. Sit with the soles of your feet together, knees falling open to the sides. Hold your feet and sit tall. For a deeper stretch, gently fold forward from your hips but don't force it. The key is creating gentle opening, not pain. Stay here for 10-15 breaths, maybe even longer. Let gravity do the work. The benefit you'll notice? Less cramping, reduced bloating, and for those with PCOS, better ovarian function over time. You're literally creating the space your reproductive system needs to do its job without distress. Legs up the wall. The final piece of this puzzle is what I call the emergency brake for your stress response. Legs up the wall, or Viparita Karani. This is the pose you do when everything feels overwhelming. Remember how we talked about cortisol earlier? Well, this gentle inversion activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that's the natural opposite of your stress response. Studies from Massachusetts General Hospital show that this relaxation response actually changes gene expression. It switches off genes related to inflammation and switches on genes that protect your cells from aging and stress damage. It couldn't be simpler. Lie on your back with your hips close to a wall. Swing your legs up so they're resting against the wall. You can place a folded blanket or pillow under your hips for support. Let your arms rest by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes. Stay here for 5-15 minutes. What changes? Your cortisol drops. Blood flows back to your pelvic organs. Your anxiety melts away. And if you do this in the evening during your luteal phase, those 2 weeks before your period, you'll sleep better, wake up less irritable, and notice your PMS symptoms becoming dramatically less intense. This isn't just relaxation. This is biological reprogramming. Let's bring this all together. You now have 4 poses that form your hormonal balance blueprint: Cobra to lower stress hormones, Bridge to activate your thyroid, Butterfly to support your ovaries, and Legs up the wall to reset your entire nervous system. The habit is simple. Dedicate just 15 minutes a day to cycling through these 4 poses. You don't need a fancy studio. You don't need expensive equipment. You just need consistency. And here's what the research shows. Women who practice this daily routine see measurable improvements in PMS symptoms within just 10 weeks. Your body isn't broken, it just needs the right signals. And now you know exactly how to send them. Here's what I want you to do right now. If this video gave you that aha moment, hit that like button so I know to make more content like this. Then drop a comment and tell me, which of these 4 poses are you going to try first? You've got this. I'll see you in the next one.